versus John E. Midas.
I think we've both shown that we can continue to do this for a long time. Let's just throw it all into this next one. Because I think we both want the same thing. We all have experienced hardship in our lives. But hardship will not overcome me.
Yeah. Let's not drag this out any longer. You've proven yourself more than formidable.
Yeah. And I'm glad to know that I'm finally formidable. But it's not about that anymore. I am the one who walks among you, moving through this paradise of broken glass, believing in the last thing that escaped Pandora's box. Hope. I can hear the whispers muttered in the minds of others, see the texts of words written in invisible ink. Participating in a game I didn't even know I was a part of. D&D. Doubt and dismissal. Dismissal of my thoughts, doubt of my abilities, stripping me of my will and declining me to a life of subordination. Or at least, that was the idea. That's not what I have planned for myself, though. I seek to learn about the world, the triumphs and injustices of humanity, creating this entropic structure we call civilization. We have submitted to this existence, complicit in the sins of limitation, and looking to the sky for superheroes, not realizing that the true savior of the day was always within. I placed this metaphorical crown of independence upon my head, learning the harsh lesson that this headpiece doesn't come in pairs. I have found myself hoodwinked, bamboozled, and stupefied by humanity, caught in the misdirections of those in advantageous positions. Though now I sit on the sidelines watching you give up your independence for the sake of your bottom line. Reality isn't real. In fact, we broke it a long time ago. And now you follow the reality that was created for you. Simultaneously, I begin to shape my own domain, sitting on a throne of rocks and trees, sheltered in a castle of light. So as the sun dims and we descend to darkness, remember the words of the peasant king. The world's evils are plentiful, but your faith in good is more powerful. So take back your light, find your crown, and build your empire.
Chaos loves you. I want what's best for you. You spent so much time trying to do it on your own. I saw you topple in structure because you forgot one thing. When the weather drops and the sound of crickets in the distance is the only thing that you see that all you are is a thing representing a mass. A mass strives to split apart and come together like the very atoms that make us up. Oh, it's all made up. Half of what we follow is true, the other half is on you to decipher truth. Am I a sharp-tongued dimwit, or am I a dull genius? Proof we are all on the spectrum of something. Freedom is found in chaos. Do you possess the strength of structure to operate within? I, a fragile demi-deity with a duty to remind yourself and others that the time is now to achieve where there is always tomorrow to stop and appreciate. When I was released upon the world, it was with the intention that we may choose peace for ourselves rather than a world of pain that we all come to know. The relief you have is the time you spend in leisure, because the time you spend in service outweighs the time you have to yourself. Place a dollar amount on your time and watch it increase in value. Wish for a few angel investors along the way. Then is when you seek order, for is your true nature.
That one's coming in hot. Alright, Mega Midas, I have one transformation left to show you. I was told about the ultimate Midas. I myself have no idea what's going to happen from here. But I do know what I want to deliver. I'm going to trace this to the source of your unhappiness, the source of my challenges as well. For all intents and purposes, we'll call this one consensus, but you know the true title to this one. You never got over hurt. Your very first love. Now get over yourself. You, the name that has my attention every time, that has an instant impact. I know the way that I flow, wherever I go, I've been sour as limes, cause I couldn't have you. And then I put it past you that I was a 69. But you know why you've been playing hide and seek all in my mind? Because I romanticized you. And yeah, that was me to a fault, and although I did halt, I pivoted in many directions since because I had to. Some of the best people you know, I still love them also, but now I know that there were skills left to master. Now, nowhere near close, yes, I'm well on my way. Despite what they say, I don't need to get there much faster. What needs to be known, now that I'm grown, you've affected every woman thereafter. Gross. No, not your fault, not blaming you, but it occurred to me as it might have occurred to you that you might have had this feeling too for somebody else. So for all the mature women who had to get over their exes just so I could be at the thread of the nexus, so I can finally address this, that the longest love I ever felt was sexless, when I should have known to love myself. But now I hear your name, the reaction is still the same, though it belongs to someone new. My not so subconscious is restless. My stock has risen. Cool. Now we both meet as 8s. I'm doing quite great. I make sure not to overfill my plate at any rate. Time is not sick. It doesn't have wings, but hot damn it flew. Remembering when I was in the palm of your hand, you had the ball tossing me around, but now understand, now that's all through. This is my extraction. I'm removing my attraction. You've been such a distraction as I've searched for the one who can fill your shoes. I'll rewind 20 plus years to reverse engineer the person I once considered my muse. Now I can finally say,
it looks like
I love me too.
This one is over.
Yeah. I could have used a concussive blast, but instead, I polarized both of our pocket watches to stop time. We're frozen in the moment, you and I.
Be gone. Wait a minute. Maybe I don't have to end you completely. I'm going to use the power of the medallion to contain and harness your energy. I think I still need you. As you may also come to find that you need me. All right? It's time to live in the light, my friend. Now that this moment is paused, I have one more person left to speak to. Hey, Bird Kid. I'm Pidgeblack. We're gonna split that medallion.
Am I seeing things?
You keep the dragonfly side of it.
It's been 2 years.
I think your dad will be happy with you guarding this piece. As for me, what I'm about to do next is fairly complicated.
I don't understand what's going on.
This is my first time meeting you. I'm actually here to save your dad. Which is why I'm asking for that medallion.
But of course. Yeah, let's put it with you. Will I see you again?
It's a possibility. But for now, I have a lot to do. And I don't have a lot of time to explain. But no, your dad, I'm very proud of you. Keep saving the world, son. Chapter 5. The Phobia Files.